Deportation, also referred to as removal, is a legal procedure. Through deportation, a non-U.S. citizen is mandated to depart from the United States. This process is mandated and implemented by federal law. Immigration authorities are responsible for the oversight of deportation procedures. The legal basis for deportation is rooted in the enforcement of immigration regulations. Deportation can occur for several reasons as defined by U.S. immigration law. Unlawful entry into the United States is a primary cause for deportation proceedings. Remaining in the U.S. beyond the authorized visa stay also leads to deportation. Committing specific criminal offenses can trigger deportation regardless of immigration status. The grounds for deportation are specifically detailed in immigration statutes and regulations. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, ICE, is the main federal agency for enforcing U.S. immigration laws. ICE's core mission involves identifying individuals who are in violation of immigration laws. ICE agents are responsible for arresting and detaining those who violate immigration laws. ICE deports individuals who are found to be in violation of these laws. ICE, or Immigration and Customs Enforcement, is structured into two primary divisions. These divisions are Enforcement and Removal Operations, ERO, and Homeland Security Investigations, HSI. ERO is primarily responsible for the deportation of individuals from the United States. HSI focuses on investigating a wide range of criminal activities. HSI's investigative scope includes crimes such as human trafficking and drug smuggling. Increased migration from various regions has led to higher deportation numbers. Central America, South America, the Caribbean, Africa, and Asia are source regions for increased migration. Migrants often flee violence, instability, and poverty in their home countries. Climate disasters are also a significant driver of increased migration flows. These factors collectively contribute to the rise in individuals being deported. Some migrants apply for asylum in the U.S., seeking legal protection. Asylum is granted to individuals fearing persecution in their home countries. The U.S. asylum process is known to be intricate and demanding. Not all asylum applicants are successful in obtaining protection. Immigration enforcement policies are subject to the influence of presidential administrations. Different administrations may adopt varying priorities regarding deportations. Some administrations focus on deporting individuals with criminal records. Other administrations may pursue broader removals, targeting a wider range of individuals. These differing approaches significantly impact the overall deportation numbers. The scale and scope of immigration enforcement are therefore directly linked to political agendas. Individuals lacking proper documentation may face expedited removal at the border. Expedited removal allows for swift deportation from the country. However, individuals have the right to express fear of returning to their home country. Expressing such fear allows them to formally request asylum. The asylum request initiates a legal process to determine if they can remain in the country. Asylum seekers are required to undergo a credible fear interview. The interview is designed to assess whether they have a genuine fear of persecution. This fear must be rooted in potential violence or threats in their country of origin. Passing this interview is a critical step in the asylum application process. ICE identifies individuals within the U.S. through multiple methods. These methods include cooperation with local law enforcement agencies. Workplace visits are conducted to locate individuals. Home checks are also performed as part of ICE operations. Digital databases are utilized to gather information. Enforcement practices can differ depending on the specific location. Immigration detention centers are facilities used to hold individuals. Detainees are held while their immigration cases are being processed. These centers can hold individuals for extended periods of time. Prolonged detention can significantly impact detainees' legal options. The length of stay affects access to legal resources and representation. Deportation cases are reviewed in immigration court. An immigration judge determines if an individual can remain in the U.S. The judge also decides if the individual must be deported. Legal representation is not provided to the individual in these cases. Immigration court differs from criminal court regarding legal representation. In immigration court, free attorneys are not provided to individuals. Individuals must independently find and secure their own legal representation. This includes covering all associated attorney fees and costs. Many individuals face financial constraints, making it difficult to afford legal counsel. The absence of free attorneys can create a significant barrier to justice in immigration cases. Individuals facing deportation may be eligible for various forms of relief. Asylum provides protection for individuals fleeing persecution in their home country. Cancellation of removal offers a path to legal status for certain long-term residents. Visas are available for victims of crimes, U visas, or human trafficking, T visas. Seeking relief from deportation typically requires a formal application process. Applicants must provide substantial evidence to support their claims for relief. Deportation causes family separation, disrupting relationships and support systems. It leads to the loss of community members, weakening social bonds and cultural identity. Deportation results in psychological distress for both those deported and their remaining families. The emotional toll includes anxiety, depression, and a sense of displacement and loss. Deportation can lead to the separation of families. Parents may be deported from the United States. Children may remain in the United States after their parents' deportation. This separation can create complex situations for families. U.S. citizen children can be affected by the deportation of their parents. Deportation leads to the loss of individuals from communities. This loss includes workers who contribute to the local economy. It also affects social circles through the departure of friends and neighbors. The departure of individuals weakens the social structures within communities. Economic structures are also affected due to reduced labor and economic activity. Advocates for strong border control often cite national security concerns. They argue that controlled borders are essential for preventing the entry of potential threats. Economic stability is another key argument in favor of strict border enforcement. Proponents believe that regulated immigration helps protect domestic job markets. Consistent enforcement of immigration laws is seen as crucial for maintaining order. These measures are considered necessary for upholding the rule of law within a nation. Advocates propose expanding legal pathways for immigration. These pathways include options for work visas. Asylum is another legal pathway being considered. Legal residency options are also part of the discussion. These pathways are particularly relevant for long-term residents. Residents who have contributed to society and paid taxes should be prioritized. Individuals facing deportation must exercise caution when dealing with legal documents. It is crucial to avoid signing any document without fully understanding its contents and implications. Seeking legal advice is a critical step in navigating deportation proceedings. Consulting with an experienced immigration lawyer is highly recommended. Alternatively, seek guidance from an accredited representative authorized to provide immigration legal services. Professional legal assistance ensures that one's rights are protected throughout the deportation process. Maintaining secure storage for vital documents is essential. Key documents include identification and passports. Birth certificates and immigration papers also require safekeeping. This practice is particularly important for individuals navigating the immigration system. Attending all scheduled court hearings is critically important. Failure to attend a court hearing can have severe legal consequences. One potential consequence of missing a hearing is immediate deportation. Deportation proceedings can be initiated if attendance is not maintained. Missing a hearing may also result in the loss of available legal recourse. Therefore, consistent attendance is essential to protect one's legal rights and status. Understanding the immigration system is essential for effective navigation. Knowledge of immigration laws and procedures empowers individuals. This knowledge provides a degree of protection against potential deportation. Informed individuals are better equipped to assert their rights and navigate complexities. Immigration is fundamentally a human narrative, extending beyond legal and policy considerations. Behind immigration statistics are real individuals with unique experiences. These individuals carry personal hopes and aspirations for a better future. Immigration experiences are also shaped by fears and uncertainties about adapting to a new environment. Dreams of opportunity and advancement motivate many to seek new lives through immigration. Family ties and the desire to reunite loved ones are often central to the immigration journey. Education is the foundational step in fostering societal progress. Increased education leads to greater awareness of social issues. Awareness, in turn, cultivates empathy towards those affected by these issues. Empathy is a critical component in motivating individuals to seek change. Understanding the human impact of deportation is essential. Addressing the human side of deportation can drive meaningful change